GMP.
Will you be with us for Knicks City Answers Hat Day? The first 10,000 fans in the building get a Knicks City Answers hat, so they can show their Knicks pride anywhere they go. So get here.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Here are the starters for Utah. And it's Irving in at the 2. Pass to Holton, 5 to shoot. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Thunder. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's New York now. It's a 3-point game to the paint. Here's Collier. Ferguson with a rebound. Right side, Irving. Pass to Thunder. Here's Wade. The rebound by Holden. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Thunder. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award. The Western Conference Player of the Month.
Yeah, it's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Now Hayes really struggled in the loss against Orlando. Goes back up. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Bailey. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Wade. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And they pick up 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Wade. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. There's a screen. Here's Thunder. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hayes for 3. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Here's Thunder. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And the Knicks with the possession here, following the bucket by Utah. They recover it. Hayes for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hayes has got 5.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Thunder, the pass to Wade. The shot that time not on target. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. To the inside. And Wingate gets it to go.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Thunder, the pass to Irving. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Jeffries. Here's Holden from downtown. Ferguson with the rebound. Here's Thunder. He's defended by Hayes. Thunder, the pass to Ferguson. And yep, it's good.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
New York trailing. Now a timeout called by New York. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss league.
New York making a switch here. Burks checked in. Pass to Jeffries. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jeffries. Off target from three-point range. Here's Wade. Another shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. Holden, the pass to Hayes. Pass to Burke to stop the run. Here's Holden. He's guarded by Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Thunder. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And that's a clever foul choice. I mean, cuts off the dunk and sends him to the stripe.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. New York has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Here's Holden. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hayes. Here's Holden. Oh, there's the alley! And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Deflects the pass. Bailey, the pass to Thunder. No good with a layup.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Jeffries. 26 points for him last game against Orlando.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Jazz trail by 4. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. And it's Ferguson in at the 5. Irving, no good. New York shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pass to Rodman. Here's Holden to the left side wing.
Jazz foul. Ferguson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's the pick. Fires at the elbow. Ferguson with the rebound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Right side, Irving. Cash money on the open jump shot. Irving's got his second bucket on the night. And New York has possession. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing the season high in rebounds. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Thunder. He's got 5. Wade, the pass to Thunder. Here's Lou. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Holton. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. They set a pick. Fires away from way outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Number 2, Matt Wingate.
Goes up on the wing. New York, again, can't hit.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Wade, that's good. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
New York calls timeout. Hayes is checked in for New York. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Here's Hayes, following the bucket by the Jazz. Burke. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Into the lane. Thunder. Blocked! Here's Burke. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Pass to Holden. Inside. Here's Hayes. Ferguson with a rebound. Ferguson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Wade. He's got 9. The ball's knocked loose. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
And he drives in.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Connects from downtown. Hayes has got 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Hey! At the line, 2 shots. After the play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Puts up a deep 3. New York, no good that time either.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Thunder, the pass to Lou. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York making a switch here. Jeffrey. So it's Utah, a huge 24-point lead for them. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
I think for the Jazz, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the New York Knicks.
Look like these guys had popcorn before the game because they got butterfingers. Couldn't control the ball at all. You like that one, Ernie?
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And for the Jazz, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. They've got Hayes, and it's Holden in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Thunder. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hayes misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They grab their own miss, and that one's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Irving comes to help, down low. Utah grabs the miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Collier. Hayes with it. Looking to get back on track. The rebound by the Jazz. Ferguson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him.
Number 47. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Irving comes to help. Pass to Holden. Now here's Hayes. Tightly guarded.
Utah foul. Wade. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Collier.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Thunder. He's got 13. Pass to Bailey. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Irving. Utah with another miss. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Here's Wingate. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
And Irving comes to help. Holden, the pass to Hayes. Gets the 3 to fall. Hayes has got 11.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
To the middle.
63-36.
Wade, the pass to Thunder. Here's Bailey. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. 14 points for him.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
36-38.
Utah has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Hayes, the pass to Holden. Back to Hayes. And it's New York scoring again.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Ferguson. Here's Thunder. Tipped. Here's Bailey. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Jeffries.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
You know, you think back to that first half. He only turned it over 1 time. But since then, he's been giving it away. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Banked it in off the glass. give him 8.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Hayes, the pass to Holton. Hayes with it. He's got 11. Pass to Holton. Just 5 on the clock. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Holton's got 7.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Driving in.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. The Knicks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Hayes, the pass to Jeffries. Here's Holton. Shot from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Holton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Thunder. He's defended by Hayes. It's Holton. In by Collier. The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Hayes. Here's Holton. 9 points in the game. And here's Hayes. From deep. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got 8 rebounds in the game. Driving to the basket. The shot by Thunder, no good. New York has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Holton, the pass to Hayes. Throws it up high. Here's Wingate, pass to Hayes. Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 11.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Bailey, the pass to Thunder. There's the 3. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Another steal. Here's Thunder. Oh, powered down with both hands.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Jeffries. Back to Hayes. Here's Jeffries. All alone. Ferguson with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Thunder, the pass to Ferguson. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Jeffries has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third team foul.
And coach, you've been lost.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Thunder. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Holton. Holton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. So the Jazz 5 right now. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense. No debate there. He got hammered.
13.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And he can't get the first one. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Hayes is checked in for New York.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Collier.
New York Knicks, number 2.
Here's Thunder. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Thunder's got 12 points in just the second half.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Hey, shot's good.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Here's Thunder. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New York has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Hayes. Soft touch off the glass. For Utah, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Pass to Hendricks. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
The Knicks shooting around 53% of the fourth. Holton, the pass to Jeffries. And so Utah easily grabbing this one to walk.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?